Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Chum here, and welcome back to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. As you guys can see, we are going to kick right back into story mode. And for the first duel of the day, we're going to be playing as Joey versus Mai. So let's jump into it. Yugioh wasn't the only duelist who was motivated to win the tournament for a loved one. Despite being a novice duelist, Joey had his own reasons for wanting to win. His sister Serenity. I better be the champion for Serenity's sake. She's always counted on me, even when we were kids. I'm going to win this tournament and the prize money, and I'm gonna make sure you don't lose your eyesight by paying for your surgery. I promise. Right? Okay, never mind. I was confused, but I get it now. What he's trying to say. This meditative moment was suddenly broken when Joey and his friends heard someone laughing and taunting at the duelist a short distance away. A voice that annoying could only belong to Mai. The team met Mai Valentine on the boat to Duelist Kingdom. She was a manipulative, self-absorbed duelist who had the uncanny ability to always know what cards she would draw next. Hey Yugi, are your duels doing... Wow. Hey Yugi, are your duels going well? I might be up for a duel myself, so get ready because I challenge you, Joey. What? You challenge me? Do you have the guts to accept? I accept, let's duel. Get ready to lose. Alright, let's do it. So my reading skills are still as subpar as ever, but we're going to jump into it. Imperial Flame Emperor. That's a really cool card. I love it. Alright. We're going to go with that. And we lose. But it's fine because I don't like going first, but we'll figure it out. Traditionally, I'm a fan of Joey's deck and everything it encompasses. Stuff like, oh my god. What on earth is this ridiculous? Let's do it. Look how busted. Look how busted my deck is turn 1. That's a 2200 attack monster. I am done. I end. Obviously, I can't battle turn 1. Yo, Joey's deck is broken. You know what's really funny? In Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, Axe Raider is actually a... what do you call it? Axe Raider is an ultra rare card, right? And it's not even that good, in my opinion. What was this? That's cute because I have another one. But yeah, it's an ultra rare card, and I don't know if it has any other use apart from like its high attack. But there are lots of other cards that are 4-star normals with 1700 and high defense. So pretty interesting. Either way, we have some really nice cards here. This is obviously this card is destruction. Get a good monster, destroy all their monsters, and summon. And of course, Dark Hole again, great card. Like we got the god of top decks. All right, now let's just start attacking Mai's life points. I don't think she has anything that can stop us that's in hand that can be played from hand. And we enter main phase 2 by accident. But we go end phase. And I feel like we got this duel like down pat. I mean, normally Mai can be pretty scary at times. From memory, oh, maybe that was just a duelist challenge. I think the duelist challenge that was Mai was absolutely frustrating because she'd be like playing a million cards all at once. I'll set you for now. Whoa, what am I doing? I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. I've been playing a lot of Legend of Zelda, and for Legend of Zelda, this is on PS4, like what I'm playing right now. But on Legend of Zelda, where the circle button is actually... Yo, we can do this? That's busted. We're gonna wait, though. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait till we actually have a good amount of monsters to attack through. But yeah, on Legend of Zelda, where the circle button is on PS4 is where the A button is on Legend of Zelda, so it's very confusing, but somehow we're making it work. And honestly, Legend of Zelda is one of the best games I've played in a very long time. I am a huge... Wow, you're really gonna do that? You're really gonna summon my... Attack my face down. Yes. Yes. Perfect. And they still get a monster face down. That's kind of annoying. I wish they summoned first, but whatever. Who dis? I don't even know how to say that name, so I'm not even going to try it. Kosi? I don't even know. I said I wasn't going to say it, but I said it anyway. Again, let's just hold out with the... with what's that called? Yo, I'm glad I attacked with that. Old mate right here wouldn't have gotten through. What's this? What'd this do? And it's buffed by Mountain. Yo, what is this Fairy Dancer? No. We're gonna oh. Why did it cancel my attack? Just because I didn't want to attack specifically right then and there. Fine. I don't need to attack. It's fine. I think I'm gonna Raigeki next turn and destroy her soul. Oh, I'm definitely gonna Raigeki next turn. Okay, let's see what this card does. Activate this card by discarding one card. Okay, she can't even use the effect of the card. Yo, Armored Lizard, let's go. Okay, so Raigeki her field. Get our boy Armored Lizard. Hang on, let's read this. So when she draws, she can special summon as many copies of Hyperlated. Wow. Wow. It's a pretty busted card. Because it doesn't matter what she draws right now, she's going to be able to use that effect. Maybe I should have Raigeki. No, I think the Raigeki timing was pretty perfect. Let's end our turn and see what Maya's going to do. She's probably going to draw a card, discard it, and do the whole, like, thingamabob. Where she... Ooh. Apparently her card is too important to discard. Let's set that card and win, I believe. Yeah, she can't do anything right now. So that's it. That's the first GG of the episode. Now, my target right now is actually to make these episodes no longer than 25 minutes. So again, I'll be pretty much as soon as it says 20 minutes on the clock, I'm going to stop the episode. I'm actually going to commit to that. So maybe we'll get 3 duels in. I think we'll see how it goes. How? How could I lose to such an amateur? I tried to tell you that there's more to duel monsters than kicking the other guy's butt. If you're ever going to be a real champion, you got to learn to care about someone other than yourself. Alright, so we get some cards from Mai, get a bit of money. See, the money I got from that one duel was enough to open, I believe, 3 packs, which is ridiculous. At least 2, which is pretty crazy. Either way, moving on to the next duel, we have Yugi versus Meiko. The truth and power of the Millennium Puzzle was beginning to dawn on Yugi. During his duels, the puzzle infused Yugi with the power and soul of an ancient spirit. Though this was a major issue to ponder, there was a smaller but no less important matter to deal with first. All the dueling made me hungry. Did any of you guys remember to bring any food with you? Sorry, Joey. What were we thinking coming here with no food? How are we ever going to get through the rest of the competition without anything to eat? That's a good question, Joey. This dueling really takes it all out of you. I haven't seen any burger stands or restaurants since we got here. I smell something cooking it that away. They followed the scent to the beach where they spotted a campfire with several roasting fish in the distance. Oh man, I just love barbecued fish. Smells good. I bet it tastes even better. What makes you think those fish are yours to eat? Hey, trust me. We eat first and ask questions later. Your stomachs will thank me. Joey ran down to the campfire. Joey would say anything to fill his belly. Some people have absolutely no self-control. Joey, save some for me. Tristan ran after Joey. It wasn't long before Yugi and Taya joined them as well. Joey grabbed one of the fish from the fire. Oh man, this looks awesome. Just as the team began to bite into the fish, a young man emerged from the ocean with a spear in his hand. Enjoy yourselves, you fish thieves. For this is your last meal. I knew this was a bad idea. How dare you steal my fish, you bottom-feeding thieves. Hey, chill out, guy. It's just a few fish. A few fish that do not belong to you. And to steal a fisherman's catch is to prove you have no honor. Wait a second, aren't you Meiko Tsunami, the top-ranked ocean duelist? And who might you be? I'm Yugimoto. Sorry about your fish. You're Yugimoto, the only duelist ever to defeat Seto Kaiba? What a fine surprise. I must apologize, I've been ungracious. If you are friends of Yugimoto, please come and sit down and eat your fill. The team sat down at the fire and shared a meal with Meiko. After the feast, the team thanked Meiko and started to head out, when Meiko threw his spear at the ground in front of them. I treated you to dinner. Perhaps you will honor me with a duel. He's nuts. No, but I am an expert fisherman, and you have taken my bait. What bait? Why, the fish, of course. I laid it out and lured you there. You three in, right? Isn't there 4 of them? But I never expected to catch... Oh, right. He's not counting Yugi. I reeled in another duelist a short time ago, but he was not a worthy opponent. But a duel against you, Yugi, would be a true test. Meiko Tsunami, I accept your challenge. Let's do it again. Story deck, as always, because I don't have many good... Actually, I do have one pretty fun deck. A Red Eyes Black Dragon deck. That's why I'm saying, I'm a fan of the Joey deck because he has Red Eyes. And Red Eyes is probably my favorite monster in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! In terms of classic. I'm a fan of Dark Magician, but Red Eyes is just such a badass. And it's kind of like the underdog dragon, because obviously Blue Eyes, strength-wise, is just straight up better. But, you know. So we already have the God card in hand, and that being Monster Reborn. Honedip is pretty mess. We're not going to summon it. We're just... Ooh, we got the best card. Yo, we have some broken cards right now. We'll set you. And... Yo, Mirror Force is such a good card. If that card ever makes it into Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, I'm probably going to stop playing. Because it's too busted. You put in jewel card, activate the card. No, thank you. Nope. Right, we're gonna hold circle so it doesn't keep asking us to activate. Yo, the turtle boy is coming through. Psych. All right, sweet. So our defense has come through now. What's the plan now? What are we gonna draw? Show me a powerful. Ooh. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. Let's actually do it. Because we're gonna overpower that. We're gonna. Okay, I think what we should be doing right now. It sounds kind of crazy. After the card, no, we're good. We're fine. We're fine. We're gonna attack the turtle because not only are we gonna do more life points of damage, but but the turtle can no longer shift into defense mode next turn, and then obviously, as you guys can tell, we would not be able to get over it because that's 2200 defense. But down goes thy turtle. And if he does summon something that can beat my little dragon here, we have 2 good face down cards. So we're fine. We're so fine. All these pop-ups asking me to do stuff. So sets a face down and he goes into defense mode as expected. And show me Dark Magician Girl. Nope. Okay. I don't even know if I don't think we'll have Dark Magician Girl in our deck just yet. Oh, can you stop prompting me, please? I beg of you. 1400, 1300. Obviously, want to summon Celtic Guardian. And cool, okay, we're fine. What do you have? 1000 defense, that's good. That means we can attack with Celtic Guardian. And then... Nope. Nope. And finally, please don't be a turtle, I beg of you. It's not a turtle. What a weak fish. Literally like some booty monster, but it's fine. Because we don't want our opponent to have like god tier monsters. We want to be the only ones with god tier monsters. I think we're pretty much set right now. Ooh, what are you gonna destroy? Actually, I'm not too mad about that because that was a card that kept being prompted a million times. I'm okay with that. We have another Curse of Dragon. I'm done with it. Let's do it. Dual Curse of Dragon. Let's do it. Let's go for it. And then if one of them happens to die, we have Monster Reborn. Alright, let's go. Attack the face down. What is this? Nothing too scary. And attack directly. It seems like right now the duels are super easy. I can't even remember if they get much harder, but hopefully they do because I'm not a fan of these super easy duels. You know, I want a bit of a challenge. I mean, there are the duelist challenges, but those matches are so tough. Like, oh my goodness. Such a struggle unless you have like a really great deck. What is this? That's you a beast warrior. You're not even a beast warrior. What are you? You're just a fool. Yo, let's do it. We're going to tribute a Curse of Dragon. Both of them, actually, technically. You get the Dark Magician, and then, ready? We're going to activate the effect. We're going to get Curse of Dragon back on the field. Now, realistically, it is much smarter for me to attack with Dark Magician second. But because Dark Magician has animations I don't believe we've seen yet, I'm going to attack the face down with Dark Magician. You guys are going to get to see Dark Magician in action. I have to admit, as cool as it is that there are attack animations for monsters, I think the Duel Links animations are better, like the summoning animations. I think they're much cooler. But this game is still cool. This game is older than Duel Links, so it's understandable that it doesn't have as cool animations. The fact that the animations aren't as nice looking, like this is a PS4 game, right? Like the animations are very basic. Either way, let's summon our Beaver Warrior. Let's give him the Mystical Moon. Because, I mean, he's now he's basically a were-beaver warrior? I don't even know if that's a thing. Alright, more Dark Magician action. We're gonna KO after this monster kill anyway, so we're Gucci. It's funny that he has a staff and then he attacks with his hand. But you guys see the animations in this game, they're not as high detailed as you might expect. But yeah, he's like holding this magical staff and he's like, feel my wrath. It's strange. I think there are a lot of monsters in the game that have animations, but not like, it's pretty much main characters. Like you'll see Red Eyes, you'll see Dark Magician, you'll see Blue Eyes, you'll see Elemental Hero Neos, I believe, from GX and stuff like that. Either way, what a grand duel! I salute you, my friend. This victory was not easily won, Mako. You are a great duelist yourself. That was very quick. And now we move on to another chapter where we're playing as Joey against Rex Raptor. Yo, we might see Red Eyes. Get excited. And we have time for one more duel. So this is going to be the last duel in the episode. Hopefully it'll be a fun one. Either way, my Valentine sat on a hill having a quiet moment to herself. I don't get it. Trashing hotshot duels is usually as fun as a full clearance sale. Why can't I enjoy it anymore? Grr, it's because of that obnoxious punk Joey. I can't believe such an amateur beat me. I've got to get even with that grinning gutter punk. At that moment, Rex Raptor, who Maya dueled and defeated on the way to Duelist Kingdom, jumped out and surprised her. It's me, Rex Raptor, the Dino Duelist, and I'm itching to finish that match we started on the boat. Funny, I thought I already knocked you on your Jurassic butt. Think whatever you want. You're about to get stomped. You think I'm gonna waste another minute with a pea brain like you? Beat it, Dino Breath. Shoo, shoo. Pea brain. I happen to have been a finalist in this year's regional championship, and I'll have you know I've already won 5 star chips. My helped her bracelet to show off her star chips. Whoa, how'd you get 8 chips already? From wannabes like you who think that by dueling a chick they'll score some easy stars. I've only lost once, but once I find that punk kid Joey, it's payback. Joey Wheeler? How could you lose to him? I'd love to see you try and... that gives me an idea. Rex, I'll agree to duel you if you do something for me first. Maya and Rex searched for Yugi and his friends in hopes of finding Joey. It wasn't long before they did. Tell me that's not who I think it is. How are you, Joseph? Glad to see me? Ecstatic. So, Joey, is Yugi still fighting all your battles for you? Everyone knows if Yugi wasn't there to hold your hand, you wouldn't have beat me. Isn't that right, Yugi? That's not true. Oh really? Then I propose he steps out of your shadow, here and now. If Joey thinks he's so tough, let's see him play for himself. Think you have the guts to step up and face the duels I've arranged for you? I'm dueling on Maya's behalf. Recognize me? That's Rex Raptor. This 12 supposed to scare me or something? I bet you he ain't so tough. Don't you remember, Joey? Rex placed second in the regionals. Well, Joey, you gonna ask Mommy's permission or what? This is your big chance to prove yourself, or are you gonna back out? Don't worry, sis. I'll make you proud. Alright then, it's a dino feeding time. Let's duel. Bring it. Pretty intense stuff right there. I'm liking the way the story is told, and the reason I say that is because, if you don't know, the lines that are said in the story are actually I've lost every single rock, paper, scissors already. I'm done with you. But anyway, as I was saying, all the lines that are said by characters in this like story are actually lines from the anime. Because the first time I played this game, I played it while going alongside with the anime. Alright, so we can't do anything this turn, which is fun. But we can get a tribute monster out in the field next turn. I don't want to, but I might have to. No, I think we'll just end. We'll just end. Whatever Rex Raptor summons, we'll tribute it ourselves next turn anyway. I could set Time Wizard, but it's just such a crazy idea. You better not. Okay. Wow, that's a cool card. That's a very cool card. Alright, so let's soul exchange. We'll take this guy. And then we will summon this thing. And we'll tribute that monster. I was 10 out of 10 convinced that this man was going to summon Red Eyes turn 1. And I was going to lose my... You better not. Oh, wow, okay. Okay. Okay, Joey, why do you have so many 6/5 star monsters? It's not cool. They're all 5 stars. Never mind. 5-star monsters are straight. Okay, good. I'm gonna lose. You couldn't have had Baby Dragon in hand, Joey. Is that so hard for you to do? You have to top deck something amazing. Okay, that's better than top decking something amazing. Give me 2 more cards. Yes, let's go. I'm glad I did not play Time Wizard. The comeback is time. It's time for the comeback. The comeback is time? What kind of phrase is that? Excuse no, I was gonna say this. I was gonna say, how did you summon this thing? That thing that I'm like curses on right now without letting me summon my own monster, but I understand. I don't actually think I had a monster in the graveyard. Who to kill first? I kind of want to kill this thing because if he... Oh no. He could get Red Eyes, but it won't be stronger than me, so maybe it's not worth it. Let's kill this thing. Let's kill his iconic monster, and let's hope Thousand Dragon can carry us. Like, look at this hand. What is this? Why am I wielding 3 5-star monsters? I get that I have Soul Exchange in my deck, but really, Joey? Really? What does this do? A fire monster. You're wind. Okay. Do we even have any fire monsters? I don't see any just yet. Actually, maybe we do. Hang on. Maybe we do. We probably have. Yeah, Flame Swordsman. That's literally his sword right there. Let's battle. Now that everything's in defense, let's kill the Red Eyes Black Chick, just so he can't get a free Red Eyes on the field. And maybe we can make the comeback. We just need to get another monster that I contribute, or at least give me Soul Exchange. Give me Soul Exchange. What's this do? Equip only to a monster your opponent controls. Take control of the monster during each of your standby phases. Okay, I think that means... Yes, I can do this. Cool. You are the stronger one in attacks. We'll summon you. Pretty cheeky stuff, this card right here, because I steal it, and I don't actually have to pay anything for it. Because I only pay in my next standby phase, but I distributed it, so it's all Gucci. I like that. I'll gotta admit, I think it's a pretty cool like concept. Of a lot of things of just like taking control and contributing, but it's like, yo, I need these cards in hand or I lose. This would have been a really good deck to go second. Honestly, it would have been a really good deck to go second, because I wouldn't have had to take that free attack turn 1. This is almost over. This is about GG. We have no fire monsters on the field, so we can't be cheeky. But how much damage are you going to do here? We're going to do a lot. I don't think we're going to KO him. It's going to be like one more turn. Oh, it's going to be very close. He's going to be like within 1 attack range. And we end. So, wow, that was a bit of a comeback. This man was on full life points. I was going to say HP. He had 8,000 life points, and I was on 2,200. And then, literally, the Pot of Greed top deck, which brought me Baby Dragon, was the clutch. I love it. I love it. Let's summon you just because we can. I probably could have summoned Lava Battle Guard, which would have been fun, but it's too late now. Let us attack with our old mate here. Kill this twin-headed King Rex, and let's attack with Thousand Dragon, the clutch monster. A monster I love so much. And win the duel! Amazing, amazing, amazing. Alright. So I guess you won my star chips. Not only did I win your star chips, I won your red eyes too. Alright, we got red eyes in the Joey deck. And now, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, that was going to be the last duel of the episode, but there is still more fun things to come. Of course, next episode, you guys are going to see me face off as Yugi against, why can't I forget? Oh, Bakura. It's going to be a fun time, but before we do that, we're going to back all the way out of here, and we're going to go to the card shop, and we're going to open some more packs. So I'll do 2 Joey, 2 Kaiba, and 2 Yugi, and see what kind of great things we can get. Oh, Jerry Beansman, that's a very good card in Duel Links right now, or just in general. Nice card, nice card. Let's see. I want to get a Red Eyes or like a Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. It would be a lot of fun. Yo, I remember this card. I had the real version of this card. I just remember the artwork because I really like the art. It's pretty cool. And it's just like this kid like riding a lizard. Very, very cool. Let's move on to Kaiba. Show me a Blue Eyes. I'm sure Blue Eyes Shining Dragon is in this game. So, ooh, Lord of D. That's a very good card. D-Spell is another good card in Duel Links because it helps you counter stuff like Umi, and Wonder Balloons, all sorts of fun stuff. And then that was one Kaiba, right? That was our first Kaiba. Unwrap the pack. What do we have? Yo, that first card, Rigorous Reaver. My friend Luke has this card, and every single time that I have a good monster on the field, I happen to attack. Just happens to be the face down he has. And he gets to make me lose 500 attack and defense on that monster. Not only one time, I was 1 card away from having Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. This is in Duel Links specifically. And then I flipped this card, I discard a card, and I lost it. And I didn't have a replacement for it. I just basically couldn't summon Blue Eyes. And then on my next turn, I drew the last card I needed. And I was so devastated. Either way, let's move on to Yugi. 2 Yugi packs, let's see what we can get. Show me an Egyptian God card. Please, I beg of you, show it to me. Right here. What is this? Chaos Emperor Dragon Envoy of the End. It cannot be normal summon / set. Must be first special summon from your hand by banishing 1 light and 1 dark monster from your graveyard. You can pay 1,000 life points to send all cards in both the player's hands and on the field to the graveyard, then inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each card sent to the graveyard by this effect. Wow. That's crazy. What is this summon? Magician of Black Chaos. I want this. I want this in Duel Links, please. Please. Alright, that's our first card. Why was Alligator Sword Dragon thing in Yugi's pack and not Joey's? Interesting. Now show me the what is this? Before we read this, what does this do? Destroys many Kribo and Kribo tokens you can control as possible. Then just destroy cards on your opponent. Blah, blah, blah. Destroy cards your opponent controls up to the number of Karibo. Wow. Karibo's busted. Alright, let's see this thing. Von Dalgion, the Dark Dragon Lord. If you negate the activation of your opponent's spell or trap cards or monster effects with a counter trap card, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. If special summoned in this way, activate these effects and resolve in sequence depending on the type of cards negated by the thing, by your counter trap. So if it's a spell card, inflict 1,500 damage to your opponent. If it's a trap card, target one card your opponent controls, destroy that target. And if it's a monster, target one monster in your graveyard. This card is busted. Oh my goodness. If you build a deck that has these kind of trap cards, wow, that's amazing. I want to try this out. Like, imagine if you negated a monster effect, and you're like, okay, cool, let me just summon my red eyes or my dark vision or my blue eyes from my graveyard. That's ridiculous. Very, very cool. Not Egyptian God card, but was that our first Yu-Gi pack? No, it wasn't. It was a second Yu-Gi pack. But you know what? YOLO, one more. This is gonna have Slifer in it. I 100% guarantee it. 100% guarantee Slifer the Sky Mystical Space Typhoon. Same thing, right? Anyway, guys, that is going to bring us an end to this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Duel Links. What the hell? Legacy of the Duelist. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. And of course, if you guys want to see more episodes from this series as they come out, make sure you hit that subscribe button also. And don't forget to let me know in the comment section below what packs you guys want to see me open when I do the card shop stuff and open up packs at the end. And if you want to, I can jump into other series as well and open up stuff from GX and further if I have them unlocked. Either guys, like I said, this is going to be the end. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.